Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
That's right, brothers and sisters out there. What is going on? Welcome here to Big Apple Sacker, baby. We got an unboxing to do on some NGC slabs that I sent out to get graded. And of course, I already unboxed the box itself, of course, because you know how they tape up all these boxes. Hold on for 1 second. Give me 1 second. Gotta do it and tell them goodbye on that phone call. Of course, who calls Big Apple? Big Apple always gets phone calls. Okay, let's start moving this here. I'm going to start getting this going here. I'm going to slide this out. And of course, I'm going to take one of the pieces here, which is actually my personal information. We're going to take that straight out. We're going to put that to the side like we normally do. That's right. So let's just do this from here. You know what? I got to get some gloves on. And of course, I've got to put my gloves because, guys, I get anal with my fucking slabs. That's right. I said the F word. Forget about it. I know most of you guys say.
Do you remember one thing this you better hear? You want to talk all this old school bullshit about the rules? Well, here's a rule you might remember. I'm the motherfucking one who calls the shots.
That's right. I call the shots all the time. That's right. I know. I said it. All right. That's what we're talking about. That is what we're talking about. Let's get some stuff going out here. You know, I told you think I would have had everything going? Of course not. Why not? Here we go. All right. There we go. Okay, because it's in the recording and I don't want to keep my recording so long. So, the first thing, I'm going to, as I move the boxes up, we're going to get crazy here. We got a, obviously, there you go, 2015 Proof Eagle. That's, you know, I got to wipe them down. There it is. Look at that mirror. The beautiful right there. Obviously, 70. You gotta just, they got all dust in it. I don't know why. There it is. Montreal Cameo right there, 2015, highest grade. You can't get any higher than that. So we got to see how many there are graded. But there it is. Look at that. That's a beauty. Look at that, baby. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. We got another one here coming up. 2017. 69. Thought this one came back as a 70. Came back as a 69. Grade down. Not bad, not bad. Get that out of there. Look at that, that's a beauty. All right, we're going to put that to the side. We got a 1883 CC. Now, just to let you guys know, there it is. 62, definitely 62. You can definitely see all the chatter on the face there. Right there, all there. You see it there. Especially on the chin. I'm going to try to bring that up a little closer. There you go. Not bad. And by the way, just to let you guys know, this was in a GSA, and this was in an MS60. This was in an MS60, so I cracked it out, and I'll quickly just show you, real quick. So I cracked it out of a GSA. It was here. and it came back as a 60. So, I mean, it was in a 60 GSA, and it came back as a 62. So there you go. So it was in here already. Because I knew by sitting in here, it was definitely not a 60. So I was like, there's no possible way for this thing to be a 60. So there it is, guys, just to let you guys know. That's where it was sitting at. But I'll take it. I will definitely take it. For sure. Okay, so we're going to move forward on. I got an 83. Oh, it is a 61. I'm going to be getting rid of some of these anyway, guys, just to let most of you guys know on my channel. Just to let you know, great looking 61, believe it or not. Not as much chatter as the 62 there, but it came back. I mean, there is. You can just kind of just see a little bit on that 61 there. Real strong scarf right there. Also in the back there, up in the corner there, you see it there. So that took a little bit, little toning on that, I guess. But there it is. And obviously the middle of the eagle, you can see it's not strong. Not too many feathers there, too many, the feathers are there, but nice looking O anyway. 61, not a bad deal. I'm kind of happy it came back. So far, everything's coming back good grade, decent grade, We got an 1885 O MS62. Look at that. Harder dates to more fine O's, S's. Philadelphia, 1885 Philadelphia's. Those are just random, But good looking date, good looking Morgan. Very good luster on it. I'll tell you, very bright, nice, bright white. These are all completely bright white on these guys. There's not really any toning on none of them, as you see. And again, great looking ones. What do we got here? We got an 1885 MS 63. Here we go. Let's talk about that. Focus on that. There you go. 65. 1885 CC MS63. Sorry. Great color. Look at that. Complete bright white. We're going to probably start this maybe a buck and go. Nice looking one there. Great looking 1885. Very hard, very hard year to get 1885. 200 and I think 85. I'm not that sure. We got 1904. 1904. Oh, it is clean unk detail. So this is one here for the books. Unk detail. And I got to tell you, what a beautiful looking coin, I tell you. I don't understand how they got this cleaned, but it's okay. It is okay that it is, because all my coins that are actually clean are heading over to PCGS. So what we're going to do is going to probably crack these out and send them to PCGS. We're going to be holding the slabs because they're obviously all, cleaned. So we're able to kind of just do basically with the other ones. Especially like this is definitely not a clean coin. I'm looking at it and I see nothing on it, man. I mean, there's just no way that this was clean. But I'm gonna tell you, it is what it is, and I just like to see what PCGS has to say on it. I don't understand how this came back clean detail, detail. That's, I mean, they just, I don't know who was grading this, but it's just no way possible. But it is what it is. We're going to be putting this to the side. And that's one down out of the 6 here. one that came back. Disappointed on that one. It should have came back. We got a 1921 Morgan MS-60 63. There you go. Let me just drop the mute. It's loud on my side here. But anyway, great looking coin. I'm going to tell you, I mean, there's just no way. I mean, this coin looks exactly like the one that's 1904. Wow. Anyway, it's just unbelievable. But anyway, 1921 Morgan dollar again. Great. Look at that great detail on that Morgan. Look at that bird. Look at that. You could almost see like the scuff, like somebody scuffed it on it. Watch. You guys can see it there. You see that? That's crazy. Anyway, we have a 1881 CC. Came back MS-63. Another good-looking coin. Look at that. A lot of toning on this one. Look at this. Great toning on that. Wow. Look at that, bad boy. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. I can't really get that thing going like that, but yeah, I'll look at it afterwards. Great looking coin. Great deal on this one. So this is my last one. I already submitted 10, and of course, I'm gonna move the box out of here. Actually, let me just keep it here for now. There you go. 63. Look at that. 1881 S. San Francisco. Well, there you go, guys. This is a really beautiful cartwheeling on this one. There you go, guys. I got my submission back. It was only 10 out of one of them. One of them came back out of 9. One of them came back on detail, which is really odd because if you see it here, look at that. Look at that cartwheeling. Completely. How the hell did they say that this was clean? There's no way. No way at all. But like I said, believe it or not, I want to send these coins, and I got the ones that said from NGC. I said they're clean. So really wild. Because I'm just like, this doesn't even make sense. But anyway, one of them came back up detail clean. The rest of them came back with grades. I'm happy with them. And there you go, guys. So, guys, don't forget, like I tell everybody, you can't brush your hair. And, of course, you just bring them down again. Because I don't want to scratch them all. But all came out with good grades. I'm happy. I can't complain. There it is. And here's the little detail by itself. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that alone over there on the side, sideways, because that deserves to be in the group. Anyway, there it is, guys. This is my submission. I do have another submission that's coming in, and like I said, I'm kind of happy. Get ready, and guys, thanks a lot. Take care, and I tell everybody to brush your hair. And you know they say,
I'd buy that for $1.
that's right. I'll buy that for $1 if I had to. All right, guys. Take care. Brush your hair. We are out of here. Later, guys.